You don't have to look into the lens, into this camera lens that I'm looking in right now when I'm looking at you. You don't have to look at that to have a really good video. What you can do is you can get somebody to interview you if the idea of looking into that lens is just absolutely a non-starter for you. No matter what I say, no matter how convincing anybody can be for you, if that doesn't work, here's what you do. Find somebody who's a really good interviewer and who understands video and who will stand so that their face is pretty much right next to, as close as possible, to that camera lens, on your laptop, on your phone, whichever. And that person is going to stand there and is going to interview you. They're also going to coach you so that you don't just answer, say the question, it's not going to be this, but say it was, how old is your dog? And you say, 8 years old. That's not a complete sentence. So you want this to be somebody who can coach you as to how to answer the questions so that you speak in complete sentences the way I'm doing now. And that way your video will hold together. But you don't have to do this looking into the lens by yourself. You will get to that point, especially if you start this way, with somebody to help you and interview you on camera. But that's kind of like your sneaky in the back door sort of way of getting started. Because honestly, there is something visceral about video. This is the next best thing to being in the room with somebody and having that conversation one-to-one right in front of that person. There is magic in video. But if you don't want to do it yourself and look into this lens by yourself that I'm doing, get somebody to interview you. It needs to be somebody who understands video, who's a really, really good interviewer, and who can coach you so that you come across very naturally, because you're essentially going to be looking at that person, but we're going to think that you're looking at us.